look, you may be thinking that when it comes to giving crew members gifts on cruise ships that cash is king, Tony, baby. And you could be right, but I realized, at least for me, because I've been in that headspace, at least for me, I realized I never asked. Well, today that changes. What do crew members really want? With a special guest. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Tony. Here really trying to solve one of those great cruise mysteries. I get asked a lot, what kind of gift should I give a crew member on a cruise ship? And I give my advice, but again, I realized I'd never asked. And now we have the opportunity to go all the way over to the Odyssey of the Seas, to Royal Caribbean, to talk to fellow cruise tuber, Chris Wong. Now, do you follow Chris Wong? This is what I'm going to challenge you to do. I know what Chris is going to say. I've seen the video that's coming up. I know what Chris is going to say. He dropped some really great knowledge on us. And look, normally I want you to do stuff to my video, like some video, subscribe to my video, go watch another one of my videos. Before you do any of that on this one, I would challenge you to go subscribe to Chris Wong Vlogs. I'll leave a link in the description and in the first comment. Man, if you really want to see what it's like to live on a cruise ship, Chris has got it for you, and he's a casino guy. He works in the casino, which is pretty cool. And look, I thought I had a pretty good idea of what was going to be on Chris's list before I watched the video. I don't think I guessed any of them. There's some really interesting stuff here, so buckle up, and without much further ado, our friend Chris Wong.
What's up, guys? Chris Wong here, and before I start, I just want to say a huge massive thank you to Tony for having me on the channel today. It is a huge pleasure to be here, and I have been a fan of Lido Loca for a very long time now. Alright, so no messing about, let's jump into the topic. So you want to know about what is a good gift that you guys should give to us crew members? Now, this was actually quite a hard sort of question that Tony gave to me, and this is actually a hard question that when you guys ask me this, because you guys have asked me this, whether it's on my YouTube channels or some of you have actually asked me in person when you've seen me on the ship, what's a good gift for me to buy you or other crew members? And the thing is that first of all, everything that we need on the ship is available to us, okay? There isn't anything that I cannot get on the ship that I need to survive a 6-7 month contract. But I have come up with a little list that I think in general, so this isn't, for me, what I personally think I need for as a gift would be a nice gift. This is sort of the things that I think, okay, in general, these are the type of things that I personally think crew members on board a ship would appreciate if you guys actually wanted to buy us a gift. The first thing on my list is a phone SIM card with data on it that us crew members can use for internet. Now, for those of you who don't know, or you may not be aware, the internet on board for us crew, we still have to pay for it. It's not free. Now, we're not paying the rate that you guys would pay for internet when you came on board the ship, but we still do pay a discounted rate. Now, if you guys were to provide us with a phone SIM card that we could use for internet whenever we're in a US port, or basically any of these Caribbean ports, so for the majority of mine and Tony's viewers who are American, a US SIM card tends to work in all of the Caribbean ports as well. So giving us a SIM card that has actually good data on it, we can use this to obviously use for social media, post pictures, post videos, but this is also the #1 way us crew members communicate with our friends and family back home. So a SIM card with data on it would be pretty much ideal for, I would say, every single crew member on board the ship, because we would most definitely utilize all of the data on the SIM card. It's actually an amazing gift, and having fast internet is something I would say every single crew member on board the ship would fully appreciate. The second thing on my list is, I would say, an NBA jersey or NBA sort of sports gear or merchandise. For a lot of crew members on board, not everyone, but for a lot of crew members on board, especially the Filipinos, they are huge NBA basketball fans, and getting things like NBA jerseys and NBA caps and, like I said, all sorts of merchandise it's actually quite difficult from our home countries to actually get these things. Obviously with you guys, the majority of my viewers and Tony's viewers being American, this would be, I think, a really nice gift if you were to, say, get the home jersey of your hometown or your favorite team and gift it to a crew member who you know is a huge NBA fan. They will very much appreciate that. The third thing on my list, I would say, is snacks from my own home country. Now you may be thinking, why would snacks from my own home country be a nice gift? Well, let me explain. It's the gesture that is really meaningful to me. So previously, or just recently, I actually had a guest on board in the casino who came up to me and brought to me some British biscuits, popular ones that I actually ate a lot from my childhood, and she gave these to me, and that gesture really meant a lot to me, because I knew that this person has, you know, gone out of their way to find out where I'm from, and they have gone out of their way to actually go out and find something from my home country to give to me as a gift. It's not so much that, you know, oh, I was craving these biscuits or I was craving this particular snack, but that gesture of that person finding some sort of home comfort food for me was an incredible gesture. So if you know specifically where the crew member you want to buy a gift for, where they're from, if you can buy them some sort of home comfort snack or just something that resembles their home country and give it to them as a gift, they will very much appreciate that. The fourth thing on my list, this is going to be quite a funny one, and not every crew member might agree with me with this, but this is, I would say this is more for me personally. Socks is an amazing gift. Doing laundry on the ship as a crew member is such a chore, and even sometimes a bit of a hassle. You know, there are times where I even go to the crew laundry room and every machine is taken and I'm like, oh, for God's sakes, I have to wait now, or I have to come back later to find a machine that's potentially free. Or sometimes, you know, you put your clothes in a dryer and it doesn't 100% dry, and it's so annoying when your clothes are still slightly wet. Having extra pairs of socks just to last that little bit longer so I don't have to do my laundry as frequent will be a huge, almost lifesaver for crew members. And yeah, buying socks for crew members, it will definitely be used, and yeah, I think it's a great gift as well. If you actually find a nice pair of socks that's, you know, comfortable for our feet. Obviously us crew members are working really long hours, so sometimes, especially at the end of a long sea day, our feet are aching. So things like comfortable socks to make our feet just feel a little bit better would also be appreciated. But in terms of the reason why I had socks on my list as a great gift was because it would mean that I would have a longer supply to last, so I don't have to do my laundry as frequent. Using our time off to do laundry is yeah, like I said, it's a bit of a chore. So socks, definitely, at least for me, an amazing gift.
All right, let me break in here, right? Did you think socks? I didn't think socks. That's a great gift, and it makes a lot of sense. The last one is really what really sells it for me, what really makes Chris shine, in my opinion. And again, I'm jumping here in the middle. If you're enjoying this content, you could hit a like on this video right now. Consider subscribing. But then when we get to the end, when you get through it all, make sure you go show Chris some love. Watch one of his videos. Watch that video on the new cabin that he was in a guest cabin. He moved back to a crew cabin. Go watch that video. That's eye-opening. And leave a comment that you're from the Loca fam. Show some love. All right, back to Chris. Finish it up, my friend.
And the fifth and final thing on my list is, well, this is actually not a gift that you can buy for a crew member. This is something that you can do at the end of your cruise that you just have to basically remember to do. And this is putting named comments in your, well, end of the cruise comments. I don't know what the official word is, but you guys know at the end of your cruise you can leave your final comments of how your cruise was. It makes the biggest difference if you actually leave the crew member's name rather than just saying, oh yeah, the casino department was great, or the, you know, the crew staff was amazing. If you can actually put the names of the crew members that really did make your cruise that much, you know, better or special, that goes a long way. You have no idea. all department heads and managers read these comments, and if they can see someone's, a particular person's name in their staff, this can actually potentially help with their promotion as well. Because obviously with this company there are opportunities and job promotions going all of the time, so when a specific opening happens and then the department head has to decide, oh, who can I think to get promoted or take this opportunity, and if someone's name has been coming up a lot in their end of voyage comments, that will probably be the first person that they think of. There you guys have it. That is just some things that I sort of quickly came up with that I think would make nice gifts for us crew members. Now please, by no means am I saying on your next cruise you have to buy these things to start distributing out to crew members, because it's going to be a little strange if you start buying these things for crew members all of a sudden. But like I said, I know this is a topic that comes up quite a lot. I've seen it on the forums, I've seen it on my comments, you guys have asked me in person. Yeah, again, I just want to put it out there. It is completely not necessary for you guys to go out of your way to buy us crew members a gift. Once again, Tony, thanks for having me on the channel, and I hope to actually see you on a cruise ship very soon, as if, because we have never actually met in real life yet, and I think it would be cool if I do so. So anyway, I've been Chris Wong. I'll see you in the next one.
Chris Wong, everybody, go see him on Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas in the casino and take the dude some socks. I don't care what he says. No, what a great humble message there, and really pointing out that highlighting the crew members at the end of the cruise goes a long way. The pro tip there is take a picture. Take a picture that includes the name tag, or take a picture of the name tag. That way when you're filling out that survey at the end, you can get the right people down on your survey so that they get the credit that they are due. Big thanks to Chris Wong again. Go make sure you check out his channel. Links in the description, in the comments. Let me throw it over to you. I know there's some pretty creative people out there. What do you like to do for crew gifts? What's the most creative gift you've ever given? Or are you holding on to cash is king? Interesting conversation. Let's talk about that in the comments. Thanks so much for checking out the show today. Okay, go ahead and hit a like on this one. Jenny and I tackled this subject a couple years ago, what we thought good crew gifts were. That's an oldie but goodie. I'm not even sure what we said. I got to go back and watch this myself. Join me. Check out this video. It's Tony with Lido, Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.